Hey, it's Saturday night. This is Island Hop. Tonight, we've got something spectacular for you. I could do a little bit of reading here. When you think of songs such as Lover's Concerto, Chains, Tell Him, Whenever a Teenager Cries, he's the kind of boy you can't forget. Who am I leaving out here? Sally Go Round the Roses. You think of the girl groups in the 50s. And tonight, to make this spectacular, we have 6 original leaders of 6 phenomenal girl groups who are going to be performing in the very near future up at B.B. King's. We'll talk about that later. But ladies and gentlemen, I give you Barbra Harris from the Toys, Margaret Williams from the Cookies, Lillian Walker from the Exciters, Louise Murray from the Hearts and the Janettes, Nanette LaCarrie from Reparata and the Delrons, and Beverly Warren from the Raindrops. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the spectacular girl group.
Baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, well, I can't break away from these chains. I can't run around, 'cause I'm not free. Oh, these chains of love won't let me be, yeah. I wanna tell you, pretty baby, well, I think you're fine. I'd like to love you, but darling, I'm in prison by these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, these chains of love are on me, yeah. Now believe me when I tell you, your lips look sweet. I'd like to kiss them, but darling, I'm in prison by these chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, chains of love, chains of love, chains of love. Don't say nothing bad about my baby. No, don't say nothing bad about my baby. I love him so. Don't say nothing bad about my baby. Oh, won't you know? Don't say nothing bad about my baby. Well, he's good. He's good to me. And that's all I care about. Oh no. Don't you tell me my baby's just a baby. It isn't true. Don't you tell me my baby's just a baby. Well, that's a lie. I won't listen to a single word you say. 'Cause he's my guy. Don't you tell me my baby's just a baby. Well, it's true. True to me. So girl, you better shut your mouth. Everybody says he's lazy, but not when he's kissing me. Everybody says he's crazy. Well, sure he's crazy, crazy about me. Oh yeah. Don't say nothing bad about my baby. No, don't say nothing bad about my baby. I love him so. Don't say nothing bad care about. Yeah. But not when he's kissing me. Well, sure he's crazy, crazy about me. Oh yeah. No, no. I love him so. Oh, don't you know? Well, he's true, true to me. So girl, you better shut your mouth. No, no, no. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Honest, you do. You do, yeah. Darling, you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. At first, I thought it was infatuation. But ooh, it lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting, yeah, I wanna marry you. I wanna take you home. You send me, darling, you send me, darling, you send me. Oh yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. At first, I thought it was infatuation. But ooh, it lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting, yeah, I wanna marry you. Take you home. You send me. I say you send me. You thrill me. Yeah. I say you send me. You thrill me. You send me. Oh yes you do. Honest you do. Yeah. I say you send me. You thrill me. Yes you do. Yeah. I say you send me. You thrill me. Yeah. You send me. You thrill me. Yes you do. Yeah. Honest you do. Yeah. Ooh.
There he was, just walking down the street singing, popping his fingers and a shuffle in his feet singing. He looked good, he looked fine, he looked good, he looked fine, and I nearly lost my mind. every single day singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-do. And we're so happy, and that's how we're gonna stay singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-do. 'Cause I'm his and he's mine. I'm his and he's mine. At our wedding bells chime singing, oh yeah. Baby, come on now, yeah. We're gonna be so happy, yeah. Every day now, and every night now. We're gonna be so happy, yeah. Baby, come on. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the pretty roses. Roses, they can't hurt you. Roses, they can't hurt you. Roses, they can't hurt you. Now the roses, they can't hurt you. Sally, baby, cry. Let your head down. Sally, baby, go. Don't you go downtown. Saddest thing in the whole wide world is to see your baby with another girl. Sally, go round. Oh, Sally, don't you go. Don't you go downtown. Yeah, let your hair hang down. Yeah. Saddest thing in the whole wide world is to see your baby with another girl. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the pretty roses. They won't tell your secret. They won't tell your secret. They won't tell your secret. Now the roses won't tell your secret. Sally, baby, cry. Let your hair hang down. Sally, baby, cry. Let your hair hang down. Sit and cry where the roses grow. You can sit and cry, not a soul will know. Sally, go round. Oh, Sally, don't you cry. Let your hair hang down. Yes, let your hair hang down. Yeah. Saddest thing in the whole wide world is to see your baby with another girl. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the pretty roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. Sally go round the roses. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days over, and life is like a song. At last,
that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Oh, you smiled, you smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. My mama said to me, do you really love that guy? Sometimes. Does he ever make you cry? Rain falling from the sky, bluebirds, they don't fly. The stars, they're not so bright. The moon stays in at night. It seems the whole world dies whenever a teenager cries.
When she cries,
Tears for the one you love, present to heaven above, in hopes maybe someday true love might come your way. How tears do fill my eyes whenever a teenager cries. Oh, what wrong have I done to you to make me cry the way that I do? I need you, my darling. I love you so, so come back to me, and I'll never let you go. Rain falling from the sky, bluebirds, they don't fly. The stars, they're not so bright. The moon stays in at night. How tears do fill my eyes whenever a teenager cries. When she cries, whenever a teenager cries. When she cries, whenever a teenager cries. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said, Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said, I went walking the other day, yeah, everything was going fine. I met a little boy named Billy Joe, and then I almost lost my mind. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said, Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said, and then she said someone would look at me like I'm looking at you one day, and then I might find I don't want you any other way. But I don't worry, 'cause Mama said there'd be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said, Mama said, Mama said, Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said. My eyes were wide open. All that I could see is chapel bells ring for everyone but me. But I don't worry, 'cause Mama said there'd be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said, Mama said, Mama said, Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said, Mama said, Mama said, hey, don't you worry. Mama said, hey, don't you worry now. Mama said, hey, hey. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said.
I remember when I first saw him. Something told me that I couldn't ignore him. And I've been dreaming of him every night ever since we met. 'Cause he's the kind of boy you can't for. He's the kind of boy you can't forget. I remember when I first kissed him. He touched my hand and then I couldn't resist him. And though he kissed me about a week ago, I ain't got over it yet. 'Cause he's the kind of boy you can't forget. He's the kind of boy you can't forget. Whoa, 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 whoa. I would be so happy knowing he was mine. Yeah, 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 all the time. And I would make him happy. I would treat him good. Yes, I would. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta tell him that I adore him. There is nothing that I wouldn't do for him. I won't be happy till I make him mine and the wedding day is set. 'Cause he's the kind of boy you can't forget. He's the kind of boy you can't forget. Met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. Do run, 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 do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, my heart stood still. Yeah, his name was Bill. And when he walked me home, do run, 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 do run, run. Knew what he was doing when he caught my eye. Do run, 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 do run, run. Looked so quiet, but my oh my. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, he caught my eye. Yeah, was my oh my. Yeah, when he walked me home. Do run, 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 do run, run. Do run, 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 do run, run. Do run, 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 do run, run. Picked me up at 7 and he looked so fine. Do run, 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 do run, run. Someday soon I'm gonna make him mine. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, he looks so fine. Yeah, gonna make him mine. Yeah, when he walked me home. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Gentle is the rain that falls softly on the meadow. Birds high up in the trees serenade the flowers with their melodies. I'll sing there beyond the hill, the bright colors of the rainbow. Some magic from above made this day for us just to fall in love. Now I belong to you from this day until forever. Just love me tenderly and I'll give to you every part of me. Oh, don't ever make me cry through long lonely nights without love. Be always true to me. Keep this day in your heart eternally. Oh, and someday we shall return to this place upon the meadow, and we'll walk out in the rain, hear the birds above singing once again. Oh, you hold me in your arms and say once again you love me. And if your love is true, everything will be just as wonderful. You hold me in your arms and say once again you love me. And if your love is true, everything will be just as wonderful. When you just get love and never get love, you'd better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. You made me leave my happy home. Oh, you took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, let me tell you that love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, and it's all so sad, but I'm in love with you. First, you love me, and then you snub me, but what can I do? You know I'm still in love with you. I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night. since I fell for you. Since I fell for you. Before I do this next song, I'd like to just dedicate it to all my friends who came here tonight. All these beautiful ladies. I'd just like to send it out to all of them to let you know how I feel, guys. All right? When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Don't you know that winter, spring, summer or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Oh yes. If the sky above us should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow. Now here's what I want you to do. Keep your head together and call my name out loud now, and soon you'll hear knocking upon your door. Ooh, yes, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, yes I will, to see you again. Don't you know that winter, spring, summer or fall, I'll tell you all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. I'll be there. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold. Well, they'll hurt you and desert you, and they'll take your soul if you let them. Ah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, running to see you again. Don't you know that winter, spring, summer or fall, all you got to do is call,
What you're watching here is history. In the 60s, in the early 60s, the advent of the girl groups came on. And it is my thrill, my honor, to be sitting here with 6 original members of some of the greatest girl groups there were ever. Barbara Harris from the Toys, she's been with us a number of times. Introduce us to all the girls going across.
Okay. To my far left, this is Louise Murray from the Janettes / the Hearts. Nanette LeCarry from Reparata and the Delrons. Margaret Williams from the Cookies. Lillian Walker from the Exciters. And Beverly Warren from the Raindrops.
Now I'm going to tell you something. Ladies, first of all, welcome. Your performances are
Thank you.
great.
Thank you.
The amazing thing is they came on and did the show for me tonight, and we've kind of cut them short and gave them very little time to practicing it. And it sounded like they've been together for 100 years, the way they sang. It just kind of, they're professionals.
It's a lot of love.
Professionals,
A lot of love in it. Yeah. But we wanted to thank you too for letting us come on
Oh, I
tonight.
love having you. Now, on September 8th of this year, okay, this all-girl spectacular group is going to be at B.B. King's performing. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be up there at B.B. King's.
All right.
I'm getting a little
Right,
push.
Ed.
Yes.
You can't miss the show. Just watching it here tonight, I was getting chills. It's just such a thrill. So,
Well, you know, you haven't seen this in such a long time. We're out there doing our thing, you know, but we never get a chance to come together, you know, as a whole. So, what was it, a year ago or 2 years ago we did it?
2011.
Okay, we did it at
the Lincoln Center.
Yes, and what they did was they took the lead singers or, you know, members
Right.
of the groups, put us together, and we were supposed to do our hits, and we back each other up, you know, and it was so much fun, right? Oh my God. So when they called us again, this time we said, whoa,
Yes,
let's get the word out there. So Staten Island, please.
Come on down.
Come on down and help support this, because this is going to be beautiful. A night to remember.
Queens.
they were in the control room practicing with Barbara's husband Kenny was here with the tracks, making sure, you know, and they were having so much fun that I didn't want to interrupt them from practicing. And we, as a matter of fact, we did go get a camera. We got a couple of shots. Of the, you're just genuinely having fun, enjoying what you're doing. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Because rather than let this music die, you're keeping it alive.
that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
That's what's most fun about it, is that we enjoy what we're doing. And when you enjoy what you're doing, you have a good time with it.
Yeah.
And we love each other like sisters here.
Yeah.
We are
We
sisters
always
in
have
song.
sisters.
That's
Yes,
what we
yes.
are.
Sisters in song. That's good.
Now let's tell you the lineup a little bit.
Okay.
We got Maxine Brown. We got Baby Washington. Right?
Yeah.
You don't get to hear them too much anymore.
No.
You know? We got us. We got a lady named Tony Wine. She's coming in from California somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. Very good singer, keyboard player and writer.
Yes.
The
Oh,
Archies. Was the Archies?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have to thank Jill.
And Jill.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Jill
we do thank you,
Steinheimer
Jill, so much.
from Lincoln Center. She's
Yes.
the one.
I am truly looking forward to that.
Good.
Let me
Good.
start with
Good.
Louise. And Louise, what was your influence? What got you into singing? What got the music?
Well, I used to walk up the steps singing, and everybody in the building used to hear me. They said, "Here come Louise." I was around 7 then, and I fall up the steps singing. And then I ended up going to the Apollo Amateur quite a few times, and I won.
Wow, God bless. That's a
Wow,
wonderful thing.
yes.
Nanette.
I think we all have that in common. When we were very young, it was a dream. It was something that I know I wanted it. And I'd be in front of the mirror with my little hairbrush. And I definitely was dancing around. And then once I got to high school, we got together as a group. We started singing from high school in the closet, wherever we could sing to get an echo. We did that. And it just happened from very young. Always in my heart.
Now, Barbara, I don't know if I've asked you, in all the time we've been together, what was your influence with the music?
Oh boy, you know my mother used to play everything, from he took 100 pounds of clay, right? And I used to learn all of it. So it was just music was played so much in my house, you know, that I just grew up singing along with Sarah Vaughan and all the old Ella Fitzgerald. Oh my goodness! So I wanted to be a singer like you. I used to stand in front of the mirror with the brush and you know, never thought that I would be, but that was my dream too. I wanted to sing.
You were lucky. My father used to put on Perry Como, and he was a good singer, and Vaughn Rowe. They were all great in their time. But he couldn't understand me listening to Frankie Lamb and the Teenagers, the heartbeats and all the old,
Yeah.
The old guys.
What was your influences?
Well, I came to New York when I was 12, and
3 years ago.
and I had no idea that I had a family that was musically inclined. I knew I could sing a little. I used to sit up on the piano when I was in North Carolina. My godfather taught me the Lord's Prayer. But when I came to New York, I was 12, and I had no idea that I had a musically inclined family. And there were the Cookies. Oh, and I guess later on when they broke up and went with Ray Charles, two of them went with Ray Charles as Raylettes. Earl Jean and I joined Dorothy.
Right.
and
So
we
the
kept
last time
going.
you were on the show,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, and that's how I got into it. And listen, I'm enjoying it right now still.
Reap the benefits. Yes. There's not, and I say this all too often, there really isn't any money for performers from the 50s and 60s. But there's the good feeling, the good time. And the fact that you're enjoying yourself and having fun.
Right.
Your influences.
Well, I always wanted to sing since I was a little girl, but when I was a teenager, my parents used to let my brother and I go to the Apollo, and I used to see all the guy groups. So it wasn't a reality to me that I could really become a singer until one day I went there and I saw the Shirelles. And they were so gorgeous and everyone was clapping, and I said to myself, one of these days I'm gonna be up there and everybody's gonna be clapping for me, and I'm gonna have a gorgeous dress and sing nice just like those girls.
And you did.
And that's what I did.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I guess singing was like breathing in and out. I didn't even know I could sing because I always sang. When I was alone, when I was in the dark, when I was afraid, I used to sing. And also when I was in church, I was in Sunday school. And I remember I was in the choir, and there was a little Dutch girl with thick yellow braids and thick bangs, and then there was me. And we used to sing duets. And I knew whatever was going on, that I felt so much better. I felt like I became bigger when I sang. I didn't know. I met a nun later in the rooms, and she said to me, you know, Beverly, when you sing, you pray twice. I didn't know that, but I just always sang. And then in school, and they had the greatest echo chamber in the girls' bathroom. We'd always get together in there and sing some harmony and try to work it out. And I was telling Barbara what would happen with my little girlfriends when I had my radio on my shoulder. All of a sudden we hear the first few bars of Lover's Concerto. That's it, that's the song, that's the song. And we'd stop in our tracks and we would cry and we would sing with all our might to these songs. And these are all the ladies that I worship and I idolize. When I was young and I was listening to them on the radio, and to think that I'm singing with them today is a miracle. And thank you, ladies. Thank you for accepting me, because I love you guys so much. To me, this is the musical Mount Rushmore. That's all I can say. So
We
that's
love you
it.
too,
Well,
Bev.
I love you.
And we were all friends when we were like teenagers. When we used to sing, we used to work together
all knew each
sometimes.
other.
Yeah, we knew each other.
The Cookies did Beverly's background.
Yeah, we used to tour together, Margaret, with the Raindrops and the Cookies.
Who got us
It's a
together
wonderful thing.
later, though.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
We
yes.
got to
Let's
tell
have
you
this.
this. A friend of ours, very dear friend. We lost him recently.
Oh,
But we got to mention him because he was the one that kind of brought us all together.
Together,
too, you know?
yes.
And he would work with us, yes, and to show us steps. And whenever you needed the songs or the words to the songs, you go to him. He could tell you who did it, what year it was done. He would tell you everything. So we have to mention Dennis
Dennis.
Carter.
Dennis Carter.
Dennis
Good
Carter.
friend.
Yes.
Yes, we love him.
Bless you, Dennis.
Yes.
He's jamming with everybody in heaven.
Yes, yes.
Every background that the Cookies did, ask Dennis. He knew every
Yeah, he
background.
knew all
We
of
did
it.
background.
Wow.
That's the sad part, is we're losing too many.
Yes.
Yes.
Losing too many, and I'm sure that they've got a phenomenal rock group up in
Up
heaven.
there.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jamming.
They're jamming.
I gotta tell you, something that really impressed me, and it meant a lot to me. You mentioned about church and everything.
Yeah, we all.
So the six of you in a circle praying before we started doing the show.
Yeah, we
Yes.
always
Yes.
do.
We
Always.
That's a wonderful
Yeah, that's
thing.
a
Before the
must.
show,
Yes.
before the show.
It's a must.
All the shows before we go out.
Ladies, I gotta tell you, for me, you've made history. I'm doing 25 years, and this is one of the best shows I've ever done. And I've done some wonderful shows.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Before we say goodnight to the audience, Barbara, let's go over one more time. September 8th.
September the 8th at BB King's in Manhattan. You can go to the website to get the tickets. We tried to get the tickets for $10, but they wouldn't hear of it. But they gave us $25, so that's not too bad. I think everybody can afford that.
Yes.
Don't forget,
So,
September 8th.
8th, yes.
Doors open, I think, at 6 o'clock, and showtime is at 8.
8 o'clock.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
And-
great show.
All right.
You know,
Come on out, Staten Island.
tell you what, you're gonna see the 6 ladies here, plus more,
Plus more.
all original from the 60s
50s.
and the
50s
50s.
and 60s.
50s and the 60s.
And we're all from the New York area.
That's
you
right.
know,
That's right.
5 boroughs and Jersey. Come on out.
I thank all of you for being here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Love your
having
being
us.
here.
So much.
And I thank you, the audience, for watching. We love you for watching. You just keep tuned,
Yes, thank you.
and we'll keep bringing you shows like this and more. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Don't you tell me my baby's just a playboy. Don't you tell me my baby's just a playboy. I won't listen to a single word you say. Don't you tell me my baby's just a playboy. True, he's true. True to me. True to me. So girl, you better shut your mouth. Everybody says he's lazy, but nobody's kissing me. Everybody says he's crazy. True, crazy about me. Oh yeah. Listen up, we're just having so much fun.
Track support kids.
Who is this?
At last.
Excuse me. But we don't have to.
Yeah, make sure it's the right.
Well, yeah, just make sure.
Oh, I don't know that one.
We don't have no.
Say last.
At last, my love come home. Oh, shucks now. My heart was wrapped in clover.
Lonely days are over.
And life is like a song. All right.
I don't know if you're having a good time, sir, but we certainly are. He's just sitting here and
The only track I got is the Lady in the Black. Ask her.
Now what?
Tell you what it was. She forgot some of the words the mama said.
Second verse. That's not the verse, right?
Oh,
days like this, every day like this. My mama said, mama said, mama said, every day like this, every day's like this. My mama said, my eyes.
That's the
oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
All I can see is yeah.
That's good. Okay.
That's right.
Thank you.
And then he said the third one.
That's the one.
And then he said, someone will look at me.
Like I'm looking at
You. You got it. All right.
All right.
Barbara,
Yes.
Eyes were wide open. Thank you.
I'm just gonna do a little scripture. That's it.
No,
My son, do that. This is my son.
Barbara,
Yeah.
I got since I felt for you. You got a friend.
Oh, that's pretty, Bob.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty.
I don't know. Since I fell for you.
How gentle is the rain that falls softly on the meadow. Birds high up in the trees serenade the flowers with their melodies. I'll sing there beyond the hill, the bright colors of the rainbow. Some magic from above made this day for us just to fall in love. Now I belong to you from this day until forever. Just love me tenderly and I'll give to you every part of me. Oh, don't ever make me cry through long lonely nights without love. Be always true to me. Keep this day in your heart eternally. Oh, and someday we shall return to this place upon the meadow, and we'll walk out in the rain, hear the birds above singing once again. Oh, you hold me in your arms and say once again you love me. And if your love is true, everything will be just as wonderful. You hold me in your arms and say once again you love me. And if your love is true, everything will be just